Thanks for visiting my channel again. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 ski resorts in Colorado. I'm going to be ranking them with families in mind, because when I raised my 4 kids here, we didn't really have access to well compiled information and stats in the same way we do today. So I just wanted to give a hand to parents who are looking for slopes with lots of beginners slopes and some intermediate. I'll also be touching on accessibility to accommodation and to Denver. So I want to really cover slopes that are pretty close to Denver, but there are a few further out. We'll be talking about all the pros and cons. By the way, I'm Gillian Sargeant. I'm a realtor in Denver Metro and Boulder County areas. If you want to know any more about those areas or view properties in the area, community tours, I'm here to help. So hit me up. My contact information is below in the description, my phone number and my email. So here we go, the top 10. Colorado has some of the best ski resorts in the world. I have family and friends come in from all over the world just to ski here. And they have their favorites. Breckenridge is a big popular one with Brits. So I'm going to be going over the resorts that are best for families, and then I'll tack on 2 extras on the end where you have incredible expert slopes, literally the best in the world. First, I just want to talk about the ski passes. You can get annual passes. We have the Epic Pass and the Ikon. Now the Epic's about $900, Ikon's about $1,200 for the season, but the Ikon gives you access to more of the slopes. But if you love Vail and Beaver Creek, they're on the Epic Pass. So let me see, on Epic we have Breckenridge, Keystone, Crested Butte. Vail and Beaver Creek are only 10 days the whole season. Then the Ikon Pass, which is a bit more, but you have access to Copper, A-Basin, Aspen, Buttermilk, Eldorado, Loveland, Snowmass, Winter Park, Cooper and Steamboat, and many, many more all over the world, even Japan. So the Ikon seems even more popular, but if you really love Vail and Beaver Creek, you want to get the Epic. Coming in at number 10 is Winter Park, which is a big popular resort with the locals. Now, I haven't rated it very highly for families because they only have 8% of green slopes, so beginner slopes, and then it goes up to I think 32 for intermediate, and the biggest chunk is 52. I think it's advanced or black diamonds. So it's a lovely slope. It's an hour and 40 minutes west of Denver, and the locals do love Winter Park. You have a variety there, and it's close to some of the hotels and accommodations are really close by the slopes. So that's ideal for families, but not many green. Tickets there about $144 if you buy them online before you go, but at the window you're going to pay a little bit more. Coming in at number 9 is Loveland Ski Resort. It's really close. It's probably 35-40 minutes from Denver. So it's the first one you hit at the Eisenhower Tunnel, and it's very popular with locals. It's a bit cheaper, maybe $100 if you get them online. But okay, we used to go there a lot. Don't like the exit off the lift, the main lift. Going out with little tiny kids, it's a really steep exit, and there's just like a garage sale. So beginner or green slopes, 13% of them are beginner. Intermediate I think is, let me see, 41%, and 46 are black diamonds. So you have a good spread there, but not many greens. Coming in at number 8, I'm going to say Steamboat. I could be more generous, but the distance is about 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's beautiful, but it's a little bit cut off a little further out. So green slopes, they have 14%, then intermediates 42, and advanced is 44. Coming in at number 7 is Vail. I love Vail. It's actually one of my favorites because it's so beautiful, romantic, and picturesque. But there aren't that many beginner slopes, and it's pretty advanced. You have 8 back bowls, some of the most beautiful scenery in the entire North America. So you have 18% of Vail slopes are green, then 29% intermediate, and 53 are advanced or black diamonds. And I think there are some double black diamonds there too. And in the bowls, it's very freestyle and scenic, and it's actually the largest ski resort in the entire United States. This is on the Epic Pass. If you want to get a lift ticket online before you go, it's about $220, and there are over 5,000 acres of skiable area. Coming in at number 6 is Breckenridge. It's about an hour and a half from Denver. They have a little more of a variety of slopes. They even have plenty of double black diamonds, about 26 to 30% are double black diamonds. 19% are greens and 40% are intermediate. So it's really a nice even spread there. Lift tickets, if you get them online, will be $186 before you go. At the window, maybe $220. Coming in at number 5 is Beaver Creek. This is one of my favorites too. It's just 10 miles further west of Vail. The elevation is a little bit lower and there's a good spread. I think 19% greens, 42% intermediate, and 37 I think are advanced, and there may be some black diamonds also. But there are cabins halfway up the slope. There's Bino's cabin and Zach's cabin. You can get a cat up, take a ride and book a table and have a romantic dinner halfway up the slope after you're done skiing, or lunch too. Coming in at number 4 is Eldorado. That's 20 minutes from me in Boulder. There are 18% greens and 43% intermediate, and there are lots of black diamonds and some double black diamonds. But it's so close, so convenient. It's not the prettiest, it's not romantic like Vail and Telluride, but it's really practical and it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's about $120 to $140 if you get a ticket online before you go. Coming in at number 3 is Telluride. This is the most scenic and most beautiful village. It's like a Swiss town. It's absolutely stunning. So they have a good spread. They have about 21% beginner slopes, about 40 intermediate, and some advanced also. And the village up at the top, Mountain Village, has all the beautiful hotels, and there's a free gondola ride down into the village you can take anytime. They also have night skiing in Telluride, so it's really picturesque. Coming in at number 2 is Copper. I used to take my children here all the time. It's got a lovely, friendly family feel. It's on the way to Vail. It's probably 2 hours away from Denver. And you have over 20%, maybe 25% greens and about 40% intermediate. So it's a nice spread. And coming in at number 1 is Aspen's Buttermilk. It's way out there in Aspen, so it's a little bit further. It's just under 4 hours. Now, Aspen has 4 slopes. You've got the Highlands, you've got, I think it's Snowmass, then just Aspen proper. And Aspen Highlands is only expert slopes. I think it's only double black diamonds, and that's about it. And there's a couple of intermediate slopes. But Buttermilk is about 30% beginner slopes and many intermediate, so it's very family friendly. It's easy to ski there. It's a nice way to ease into skiing. Now, it's just the distance that's a negative, but you have plenty of hotels around. So again, if you want to know any more about properties in the Denver Boulder area, please hit me up. I'd love to chat. I answer every single message. My contact information is below, and until the next time, thanks for watching.